Being a celebrity blogger, right, it comes with a lot of perks. So, you know, you have clothes sponsors and hair sponsors.
I don't have
stuff like that.
Why only you have? I think because she's skinny and tall.
She has so what? I have
Okay,
what?
so
hair also.
I don't have.
okay, so do you ever think that you could get used to leading a normal life away from like no sponsors at all? You know, so if you stop having a lot of hits on your blog and stuff like that, it's not popular anymore, and then the sponsors will naturally go away, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you can get used to it?
I can.
We have to.
I can. I'm quite budget. What?
I mean, like, when I'm like 50, you think anybody will still want to look at me? No.
You can see Photoshop. Like what?
Oh my god! Just me. I Photoshop. I was saying like, okay, if I'm very old and nobody want to read me, I'll still Photoshop my picture so that I'll still be able to deceive some people. Then they will still read me. And I Photoshop this old auntie's picture into a very chill Japanese-looking girl. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, like recently. And
Funny.
I think that'll be me next time when I'm old or anything. But I could get used to it. I'm quite budget. Like all my clothing, like this one is like $5, and like yeah, I'm quite budget.
she's
So
budget.
Yeah, she's quite amazing. Like ever since I knew her in poly, right? She hardly gets anything above $10. If it's $10, she'll consider for 2 hours before she gets it.
No, it's like and then after if I ever get it, right, I'll go tell everybody, "Hey, 我买这个很贵耶, this is super expensive."
Then they ask you how much, $10.
Then they'll be like,
Yeah, I wanted to buy a pair of shoes for like 1990. She also thinks it's expensive.
I advise her not to. It's very expensive. I'm a budget Barbie.
Okay, so what's the most drastic thing that you do to get hits to your blog?
Nothing.
Drastic thing.
Like purposely,
I won't
Purposely
do it.
gain attention.
I won't purposely.
not us.
Okay, do you consider like trying to blog something funny and share with everyone that people would like? Do you consider that intentional?
It's intentional, but drastic as in like you deliberately do something super out of the ordinary.
Just so that people
Just
can talk
so
about it?
people, yeah.
Like suntanning in Orchard.
Yeah, like standing in the car park, open car park in Orchard or something in your bikini, or running up and down Orchard in your bikini. Something like that, you know, something drastic.
I mean, if you're doing a show,
If you're doing a show, it should be okay lah.
But
But
for your personal blog,
no, I won't.
I won't do that also. Who would do that?
I think we're not so desperate lah.
Yeah.
How I know?
And like, you know something drastic, do you mean by like wearing Japanese uniform and panty and sit on the bed and and like, you know, like that? Do you mean by that? Because
that
you know
could
it's quite
be.
vague. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the most drastic thing that you would do to draw attention to your blog?
I would do
would
not
do.
like I had done maybe.
Yeah, you would do.
Maybe I'll just stuff my teeth with a lot of seaweed and stuff like that. You know, I like to do that a lot. Maybe I'll do that.
I mean, for
Will that
you,
attract
it's
attention?
your breast augmentation thing that drew attention to your blog, right?
Oh,
and that was
right.
unintentional.
Actually, that was
was
a
unintentional.
phrase like, you know, because people are like writing a lot of emails and like tag on my board saying like, you know,
You're very flat.
no, and not that, and I'm very flat is one thing. That's okay. I'm flat. Yes,
I don't
but
see anything
they-
wrong with being flat though.
Hello.
Thanks.
I'm not trying to kiss her ass. or
Model
anything.
身材 eh.
But I'm
Flat
just
is
saying
model
that
身材.
I think too busty is.
Yeah,
I don't want to attract wrong kind of attention. Sometimes if I wear a bit low cut and the guys cannot see, like they
Cannot
can
talk
see,
to your
cannot
face.
see, cannot see. Then be like, hi. Sorry, wrong one. Hi.
okay. It's like just now I was saying the boobs thing, right? It was like because people were saying I'm flat chested is one thing. I agree to that, but then they were also saying that I got a lot of sponsorship lah, hair lah, clothing, and they started to say that they don't like my blog so much because, you know, I start to blog about avatars and not so much about myself. Then that's why I have to get back. I say, oh, you think that's all? No, pimp my boobs. That was the only thing that I said. And then people started to say I was begging for boob job lah and everything. It wasn't. It was just a funny thing of pimp my boob. It's from the show, Pimp My Ride.
They don't get her sense of humor lah.
Yeah, it's very tacky, I know, but yeah, it was supposed to be something funny, but then it just got, I think it went on to Storm, and then after that, one power headline, then after that, it just blew.
We have
from
to
there.
thank that girl.
Hey, say thank you for the traffic. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Thank you. I forgot what's your name, but yeah, thanks.
Oh God, what?
Don't really care. I think one common thing is we don't really care about what other people say. Of course, it will be really fun to like retaliate back or, you know, something, scold them back just for fun. Maybe they have a bad mood, then I decide to scold them back. Then just our fun. But the thing is, we don't really care. That's why we are sharing. I mean, if we start to care a lot, there'll be a lot of things that we can't blog about.
I think we care about what we think. That's why we want to do certain things. Like for example, like if she wants a boob job, it's because it's what she cares about. It's, you know, she has been flat-chested her whole life. She's got a pretty face, good, you know, tall, but she just wants to feel like a woman. You don't need very big breasts to feel like a woman, right? You just need like something. That's why when breast cancer patients, when they remove their breast, why do they feel insecure? Because they have lost something that's
something that I never have.
yeah, it's part of their womanhood, you know? So, yeah.
So, yeah, it's thing is, we blog and people like to read. And then afterwards, after they read, they pretend like it's wrong or something. I think they're really hypocrites.
We don't really have to care.
Contradicting.
Yeah.
What they think we don't have to care because they're strangers. They're entitled to think anything they want. But what's important is what we think and what we believe.
Hey, how about this? If they set up their own blog, right, and then they start to blog about, okay, how much they are against boob job or how much they're against people asking for boob job, do you think people would like to read their blog? I don't think so, man.